And here we see the first boundary of the match going straight down the ground through the long off. And here we are for a brand new match of TSL. And here we are for the brand new match of TSL Season 5. It's Commander Titan versus Magnus Supergiant. And the team Magnus Supergiants have won the toss and elected to field first. And it's Kamran and Varun opening for the team Commander Titans. Whereas it's Pratik Jadhav into attack for the first over and he has conceded 5 runs in his first over. Let's see that last delivery again. That one boundary which went in this over, straight down the ground, played it straight confidently and perfectly placed into the gap. Now it's time for the second over. It's Kedar into attack for the second over. Here, Varun on strike, the lefty batsman, and Kedar is keeping the ball slightly slower. And a slightly slower delivery plays it into the gap through the covers, and an imperious shot played through the covers by Varun for a boundary. And that instant regret on the bowler's face for bowling that line and giving him that room. Now Kedar must be thinking in his head that what changes can he make in his bowling to stop Varun and not to concede more boundaries out here in this over. And a brilliant comeback, but they will go for a sneaky single out here. It could have been a dot ball. And now it's Kamran on strike, playing at 4 off 6 deliveries. It's Kedar ready for his last delivery. keeping it slightly away from the batsman, and Kamran places it into the gap. Went for a single, now turn back for a second, taking it fast, and they will complete two over here. He even wanted to turn back for a third, and that is called fitness. These guys are so fit that he even wanted to turn back for a third, and this shows that how much invested they are in the game. And now after the end of the second over, the score is 13 for the loss of no wickets. And now it's Pratik Jadhav back into attack for his second over, and and it starts with that impeccable delivery here, that quick one, really quick one, leaving Varun clueless. Varun is still figuring out. And this time he pulls it off through the fine. It's going all the way towards the boundary rope. They have ran one. They have turned back for a second, but there's no need to complete that one because this one has went up straight into the gap, all the way running towards the boundary ropes through the fine. Varun has perfectly executed the gap, and he has done it. And this time, and here he steps out to play that big shot. He wants to play that aggressive game, but Pratik is not letting him play that. Especially after that boundary which he played onto the fine leg, Pratik is being very fine with his bowling. He's making it sure that he won't get that room to hit boundaries as he wants to. And this time he pulls it straight over the leg side for a six, a massive one. Is ruthlessly hitting boundaries against Pratik's second boundary of the over, one at the fine, one at the leg. And this is it. He's here to mark that strong statement against the opposition that he's here to score runs and is hard hitting each and every ball possible and playing elegantly. And again steps out, pulls it into the gap through the long on, and this one goes straight towards the boundary ropes. Is literally menacing the bowler. We can look that one in the replay. Just a gentle push into the gap, and He wanted to opt for a single, but no, they won't let him go for a single. And now, after the end of the third over, the score is 28 with the loss of no wickets. And now, after the end of the fourth over, the score is 41 for the loss of no wickets. It's Kedar back into attack again. And it's your Varun. Varun gets that advantage. His team gets rewarded with that boundary. It's white plus 4 here. Pratik makes a mistake and the team Titans gets rewarded. And here he makes him defend that. But will go for a run here. They continuously rotating the strike. And now one last delivery left of Pratik's third over. It's Kamran on strike, playing at 20 or 14. And again he bowls that brilliant delivery, makes him play that just a defense. And now after the end of the fifth over, the score is 51 for the loss of no wickets. and it's Kishore Ramdas Hande into attack for his first over, and the last over of the power play. Kamran on strike, and Kishore is here setting up the field, moving the fielders around, and constantly spinning the ball in his hand, looking for a wicket in his first over itself. Kamran on strike was looking confident, looking around the field, finding those gaps. And a flighted delivery diffuses the batsman completely over there. That flighted one, he swinged it hard, but just a swing and a miss here. A beautiful one, perfectly placed. Again that flighted delivery, but he changes the line this time, and the batsman pulls it off into the gap through the mid, and they'll get just a single out of this. Kishore is keeping it very tight. And now it's Varun back on strike, who likes to play that attacking cricket. But Kishore is here to stop both of these batsmen, both of these batters today, because he's here to save runs, but not to save runs, but also take wickets. And he cuts it into the gap through the point, but no run from this one. Is keeping it very tight, as I mentioned earlier. Is keeping it very clean and smooth. Going for his fourth delivery, a little faster one, hitting straight onto. I guess he got hurt. I guess he got hurt. He looks in pain. Let's see that one again. That little faster delivery which hit straight on his waistline, or little lower than that. We can see that one in the replay. Came it straight. He bowled it faster, faster than usual, and that one went up straight below the waistline. He, he's in pain. Here we are all set to start again with the match, and Varun is all perfect now. Let me clear that to you. And we can see that one in that first shot itself. He played that one straight towards the boundary. His intentions are very clear. No matter what happens, he's going to score for his team. He's back on strike. It looks like he is in the pain still, but no. He pulls it off this time, and that one went up straight. There was a fielder present over there. Let's look at it again. It was classical. He pulled it, was in the air, and the fielder, that fielder fumbled there, and that instant regret on the fielder's face, but that disappointment on the bowler's face was pure, was 100% real. And now after the end of the sixth over, the power play overs, the score is 54 for no loss. It's Rahul Matre into attack for his first over now, and they start off his over with a single. They're constantly rotating the strike, keeping the scoreboard ticking. And this time he takes it off for a lower full toss, plays it into the gap, opts for a single. And let's see that one again. He stepped out and took it straight down the ground. That one went straight running towards the boundary. A ruthless shot played straight down the ground by Varun. And this time plays it into the gap through the point. And this one is going towards the boundary, but I guess it won't. It won't cross. Yes, it won't. The batsman will find himself unlucky over there. Now, after the end of the seventh over, the score is 65 for the loss of no wickets. The team Super Giant hasn't been able to take a single wicket till now. Both Varun and Kamran are playing really well. They're really carrying the team right now. They're playing an important knock. And let's see that one again. It swinged it hard. It went up huge. That massive shot going all the way towards the boundary ropes, and it taps just before the boundary ropes and a four. We all were expecting a six over there, but it goes for a four. And again, it does the same. Again, it does the same, but there's no need to run for this. It swings it hard this time, straight, all the way through the long off, and that disappointment on the bowler's face. It shows that how much it matters to him. And here it is, what we all were waiting for. The whole team Super Giants were waiting for the first wicket, the first breakthrough. And it's Kishore Ramdas Sunday who has done it for his team. Gets his first wicket. And he has sent back Kamran. Let's see that one again. And that tricky delivery and that aggression. That aggression showing that how much it mattered to him. He was waiting for that one eagerly, and getting the first breakthrough for your team is always special. And this is what he has done it for his team, and that celebration again. Let's see that one again, once more. is playing an important knock, batting at 33 off 22, but then comes in the Kishore, the guy who takes his first breakthrough and brings in that wicket for his team. And now it's Himanshu, the new batsman, in standing on strike, marking his stance. And it's Kishore all set, and now he's looking hungry, and now he's looking for one more wicket out here. He's definitely planning, he's definitely rooting for one more wicket. He's not here just for that one wicket. He's going to get multiple. He's looking into the eyes of the batsman, trying to threaten him, and this time he makes a mistake. Fond of getting a wicket, he makes a mistake and a white ball out here. And it's Varun going towards Himanshu, maybe to give him some sort of advice that how can he attack over Kishore and how can he take that front foot forward and take the lead, take the upper hand. And it's Kishore again going, taking the run up, makes him play that loose shot and makes him take that single. And now it's Varun on strike, the man in form, batting at 33 off 22, just few runs away, just 17 runs away from his 50, and he's playing a blistering knock here. It's 75 for 1 for the team Commander Titans. And here he does this thing again, which we all don't want him to do. Wide ball, bowling those extra deliveries, giving out those extra runs. There's something which he is not supposed to do, because he's that wicket taking bowler, that first bowler for his team who got that wicket, and that spin, an unbelievable one. Let's see that one again in the replay. That one was really beautiful. How can he bowl like this one? It was really exquisite. Let's see that one again in the replay. He stepped out this time and played that massive shot straight down the ground, going up high and crossing that boundary. This went up sailing Straight down the ground, a huge six, a much needed one against Rahul Matre to welcome him for his second over. And it is Varun is batting at 40 now, just 10 runs away from his 50. And now, after the end of the ninth over, the score is 85 for the loss of one wicket. It's Kostubin to attack for his first over. It's Varun back on strike now, playing at 42 off 28, just 8 runs away from his 50. Is looking for that 50 over here. Is but he's not just for 50 over here. Let me remind you this thing, because he's aiming for that 100. He's aiming for that big target. And again steps out, plays it straight down the ground. This one goes up straight. It goes up huge for a six. It feels like he's punishing the bowler, each and every bowler who is coming here to bowl. He's just punishing them, hard hitting over them, and ruthlessly hitting those shots. And now he's at 48, just 2 runs away from his 50. Can he do that again? No, he won't. He'll just play that one in the gap and will take a single. It shows that how much invested he is in the game. He's here not just to play those slogger shots, but actually play cricket, pure form of cricket, where you don't go behind each and every ball, but you make opportunities whenever possible without risking your wicket. And now he's at 49, 1 run away from his 50. And now it's Himanshu on strike, who swings it hard. It's in there, and this one has went up all the way. But he won't get a boundary, but will get a run for sure. And now by the end of the 10th over, the score is 96 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. And now it's time for the drinks break.
Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get
And here we are, back after the drinks break. It's Kautup Kalamkar into attack for his second over, and I guess he's demanding for the change of ball. He's not happy with the condition of the ball currently, I guess. Or maybe he's not comfortable. It's Himanshu on strike, and it's okay. So he wasn't unhappy with the ball condition, but they have opted a new bowler here. It's Kedar into attack now. Was started off with a dot ball, and it's Himanshu on strike. We're still looking for those continuous boundaries. We're still trying to dominate like Varun is doing currently. And he swings it into the gap through the point, and this one goes up rolling belligerently towards the boundary ropes. And a flawless four, an effortless one, perfectly placed into the gap and beautifully executed. And with this shot, it's 100 runs up for the team CT for the loss of one wicket. It's Kosubin to attack for his second over. Himanshu on strike, the man in form currently, who went for three boundaries in the last over. And Kosub is here to stop him, but Himanshu is showing his dedication that he is not just going to score runs with boundaries but also singles and doubles. Taking that two, turned one into second, and this is what shows that how much invested you are in that game, the game of cricket. This time placed it into the gap through the long off, going all the way, but no, the fielder fumbles, but he will take a single successfully. And now it's Varun back on strike, the one who already crossed his 50 in the last over. And he swings it hard. That one goes up huge and went up straight all the way, straight down the ground. It's getting difficult for Kaustubh here. Again, he plays it into the gap, but this time just a single. We'll just rotate the strike. It's getting difficult for Kaustubh here to stop both the batters out there. It's not just Himanshu, but also Varun. And he flicks it into the gap through the fine. It will stop, but they will take a single. And now, after the end of the 12th over, the score is 122 runs for the loss of one wicket. And let's have a look at that 50 again by Varun. The, that soft hands, the shot played with soft hands into the gap through the covers, and then raising the bat, showing the team to have belief in him. So the last delivery, umpire has signaled that one wide. So we'll wait for the last delivery again. It's going for the last one and flicked it into the gap and will take a single of this. And now after the end of the 12th over, the score is 124 for the loss of one wicket. And let's have a look at the insights quickly. So Commander Titans have won 90% of the matches batting first, and Magnus Supergiants have won 30% of the matches batting second. So according to the insights, it's already looking in the favor of the team CD, the team's Commander Titans. But you never know what happens. And the average score at the team Fatima ground is 153 batting first and 132 batting second. But the way the team CD Commander Titans is batting currently, they've already reached 126. 126 of just 12 overs. And a strong appeal. The bowler thought it was a wicket, but no, the umpire thinks otherwise. It's not going straight into the wicket, and the umpire signals leg byes. Those extra runs. But it doesn't matter how the run comes unless they're coming. And let's have a look again at the insights quickly. So the Pratik Jadhav is a wicket-taking bowler for the team Magnus Supergiants. He has taken 6 wickets in last 5 innings. Whereas for Commander Titans, Tausif ul Azam Khan is wicket-taking bowler who has taken 7 wickets in 5 innings. It looks like a compatible match, a perfect match. And flicked into the gap, just placed it perfectly, and then opted for a single, constantly rotating the strike, keeping each and every run in the game, making it count. And now ready for the last delivery of Praful's over of his first over, was conceded only 4 runs till now, and now it's time for the one last delivery. And that appeal, that celebration for taking that first batsman down in his first over, sending him unshoot. The batsman who was just blistering his inning was playing it fast and taking that leg side stump off from the ground. Not just putting off the bails, but taking the whole stump, taking it all. And that aggression, that passion in the game, which shows how much invested you are. And what a view for the bowler. But he's not going to celebrate it so early. He's here not for just a wicket, he's here for multiple. And now it's Rohan, the new batsman in. And after the end of the 13th over, the score is 129 for the loss of 2 wickets. And now it's Shaker into attack for the 14th over. Varun on strike, batting at 61 off 38. The only batsman who's played this long, playing an important knock for his team, showing his value, is proving that why his team has chosen him, why he is that powerful opener of his team, the dependable one. This time drives it into the gap and opts for a single. And now It's Rohit on strike, ready to face his first delivery and shake it into attack. He's trying to reenact the same what we saw in the last over, getting a wicket in the very first over itself. What Praful did, we saw it coming on the last delivery of Praful's Bobde overs. Praful Bobde's over, the last delivery. one last delivery of the over of Shaker's over, and all singles through his over. And now by the end of the 14th over, the score is 135 for the loss of 2 wickets. They've already reached 135. And according to the insights, the team commander Titan has an average of 143 batting first on this ground, Fatima cricket ground, and they have already reached 135, and there are still 6 runs remaining. So they are going to score today more than average, above their average, and especially we should thank Varun over here. His team commander Titans should thank him and appreciate him because he's standing tall, he's standing strong over there and scoring those important runs for his team and not giving up his wicket and holding on that one end strong. Now it's Praful Bobde into attack again for his second over, and let me remind you that he took a wicket in his first over. By conceding just 4 runs. And there was a strong appeal here on the very first ball itself. And it's Praful again, making opportunities and building up that hope and pushing the position onto the back foot consistently. And that smile on his face, his eyes cool, is simply just interested in pushing the position onto the back foot and consistently make those opportunities for his team and threaten the batsman. Is literally menacing them. Varun on strike, all set, looking at the field setup. He's moving his neck around. He's looking at the fielders. He's looking at those gaps. And he swings it hard. It went up straight all the way through mid wicket and goes up for a six. Let's see that one again. He flicked it into the gap over the mid wicket and gets that six. And now he's at 70 or 42. He's literally dominating over there. This Paris inning is still going. Nobody's able to stop him. He's ruthlessly attacking over the bowlers. He's being destructive today. And there are still many overs left. Almost 5.4. And he can definitely score a century today. And again steps out and tries to swing it hard. And a dot ball out here. Could have been a great shot. Could have been that big run shot. But no, it's Praful into attack. The one who got a wicket in his first over itself by sending back Himanshu, the power hitter, went for 3 boundaries in his last over, and then Praful enters the scene and sends back Himanshu, literally punishes him for those boundaries. And again he steps out, plays it straight through the covers. The fielder fumbles, but they'll get just a single. The one thing which I have noticed from the start of the game, that all the batters of the team CD Commander Titans have got this one good habit of, if they are not getting boundary, if the ball is not worth going for a boundary, they will take a single, they will rotate the strike and keep the scoreboard ticking continuously. Let's shake her into attack for his second over. Rohit, Rohit on strike, playing it 11, off 6. Is moving the fielders around now, looking at what both the batters can do. Rohit and Varun, both of them. One is set from the start of the game and other has entered now, but it's not looking like that. It's not looking like a new batsman. Is already set, and that threatening bouncer, the threatening one, going straight through his head, through the batter's head, and a dot ball here. And he swings it hard. It's straight. It's in there and crosses the boundary ropes. Wents up high, goes up straight, sailing over the boundary ropes. And a huge one, an important one to accelerate the innings, to score those big runs, set up a good target. It's 158 already, but they're looking for a high one. And now Rohit all set again, already. And again he plays it into the gap, this time through the point, and goes up all the way. Perfectly placed into the gap, through the point. There was a fielder present, but he was just left clueless. He didn't got time to figure out what happened. And it's your Rohit hitting this ruthlessly against these bowlers of the team MS Magnus Supergiants. And this time pulls it, and this one also goes again and again, again and again. Boundary. First a 6, then a 4, and now again a 4. Three consecutive boundaries by Rohit, consistently scoring runs, accelerating that inning, and imperiously scoring runs. And now, after the end of the 16th over, the score is 166 for the loss of 2 wickets. And now it's Varun on strike, playing at 72 of just 46. Is aiming for 100 or maybe more than that. 4 overs left to end this innings. Is looking confident, looking all set, and swings it hard, but just a swing and a miss. Is appealing for the wide, but no, it's inside the wide guidelines, not a wide ball this time. And guess what? It's Praful Bobde back into attack for his third over. The one who got a wicket in his first over and is looking for his second, his third now. And this time he pulls it off. This one goes off straight, straight sailing outside the boundary ropes. Is literally dominating here. Now he has crossed 78. Is at 78 now. Just 22 runs away from his 100. It's 166 for 2. Again swings it hard, this time over the covers and goes up straight. It's making me go lack of words. Was hitting back to back boundaries, making me go repetitive. Hitting back to back boundaries, and that is Warren for you. Was now at 84, 16 runs away. 16 runs away from his 100. Is making Praful Bobre go clueless. Is making him try something new. Is making him doubt himself. But Praful is looking for a comeback here. Is not here to concede these big runs, to concede boundaries, but here to take runs. And again he pulls it hard. This one goes up straight and straight over the long on. Is literally dominating. Has reached up 90. Just 10 runs away now. Batting destructively. Again steps out, swings it hard. This one goes up, railing. But no, he's not getting anything this time. He's making sure that I find new words to appreciate him, to appreciate his shots, and to appreciate him after his century. He's batting out here beautifully. He's flawlessly hitting those shots, perfectly placing it, and perfectly timing it. And again plays into the gap this time and will look just a single. And now he's at 91. And after the end of the 17th over, the score is 185 for the loss of 2 wickets. He's going to keep the strike with himself. He's going to use the form. He's going to make each and every run count. It's Kishore Ramdas into attack. The one who got the first wicket by sending back Kamran. And here a strong appeal for a wicket. But no, umpire signals leg by. Let's see that one again. And here it was, the strong appeal. The strong appeal making the umpire believe in him. But no, umpire was very clear about his decision. It was leg buys. Now it's Varun on strike, batting at 92 of just 53 deliveries, just 8 runs away from his 100. And a fuller one which Varun didn't expect coming. This is what the bowler needs to do today. Bowl something which Varun won't expect. And again, there was an appeal, but no, umpire signals white ball. It's white ball. He needs to play that one again. He needs to bowl it. And that is what pressure makes you do. We can clearly see that pressure mounting up on the bowling team. And guess who? Who has done that? It's Varun. Varun who is doing that by hitting consistently. His hard hitting. And this time he steps out, flicks off into the gap, goes for that single, and will just rotate the strike and take a single. He's not here to hurry. He's keeping calm and properly executing each and every run, making in each and every run count. Two balls left. Now off Kishore's over. Still trying to control the innings. Now it's Rohit on strike, who's batting at the strike rate of 227. And a dot ball here. Bowling dot ball at this situation is really appreciable because, especially when it's the last over, Praful got hit for three consecutive sixes. It's really great. It's really great. It shows how much invested you are. This time he swings it hard. It's in there. A huge one goes for a one bounce four. A one bounce boundary by Rohit on the last delivery of the over, of Kishore's over. And it disturbs his economy with that shot. Played straight over the covers. And now, after the end of the 18th over, the score is 193 for the loss of 2 wickets. And he has been sent back by Pratik Jadhav. A huge blow to the batting side. He stepped out to play that one, go for youth six, and then gets collected in the gap. A wonderful knock finally comes to an end, and it's Pratik Jadhav who has done that. In his fourth over, in his last over of his spell, takes a wicket on the very first delivery, and that too of an important batsman. Is playing a brutal knock, an important one, batted beautifully. He's brutal when needed and elegant when required. He's absolutely owned this bowling attack today, but finally his batting comes to an end today before completing his 100. And now Atul Srivastava is the new batsman in. But swings it hard into the gap, going all the way, but no, he'll get a boundary out of this. Everyone was thinking that he will start with a single or maybe a dot ball. He will defend it, or maybe he will just try aggressive running, turning one into two. But no, he's stating it clear. He's here for big runs and starts off with a boundary four through the leg side. And again swings it hard. This one goes through the third man. And again a boundary. Continuous boundaries. You may have taken the wicket of Varun, but it's Atul here now who is hitting consecutive boundaries back to back, one after another, one at the leg side, then at the third man, and continuously placing those important runs, those big runs, making each and every run count. And with this shot, his team, Commander Titans, have crossed 200 runs. It's 201 for 3. And there are still 9 deliveries left of this innings. It's going high. It's still not over. And flicks it into the gap. Again through the fine this time. And goes up all the way to the boundary ropes. He does it again. He's doing it repetitively. And he's doing what Warren was doing, making me go wordless. Just eating up my dictionary. He's making me shout again and again for him. It's 205 now for 3 wickets. And it's going really tough for Pratik Jadhav after that first delivery. Sending Varun back on the very first delivery, starting off the over perfectly. What he must have wished for. And then it's Atul coming into attack and doing this against him, and this time a single. After so long, after those 3 consecutive boundaries, finally Atul decides to take a single. Now one last delivery left of Pratik's over, Pratik Jadhav's over. And Atul has completely disturbed his economy today. It's reached up to 11.22. Going with last delivery of his over, of his spell, and ends up bowling a wide delivery. This is what pressure makes you do. And again he swings it hard. This one going through the covers. There's a fielder who tried to stop it, but I hope you guys heard me clear. I said who tried to stop it, because that one went up straight through his leg, finding a nutmeg, and all the way through the boundary ropes for a boundary. And it's Rohit who has done that. And now, after the end of the 19th over, the score is 211 for the loss of 3 wickets. And it's Atul Srivastava back on strike now. Was playing literally at the strike rate of 325. Played into the gap. There's a fielder chasing it. And no, there's no point in chasing it because the ball is much even more fitter. And he's all set to finish the race first. And the ball has finished the race first and got those 4 runs for the batting team. Team CD Commander Titans. And started off the over with a boundary. With a boundary against Kishore Ramdas Hande. And guess who it is? It's Atul, who has played 5 deliveries, and out of the five, 4 are boundaries. And finally, a dot ball. Finally, last 4 deliveries of the innings. Kishore is looking for a miracle here, for a wicket. He's looking to trap the batsman into his trap, and batsman flicks it off into the gap through the fine and will take a single. And now Rohit on strike, batting at 33 of 14. 3 last deliveries left. Can we expect him going for 3 back-to-back sixes and completing his 50? Can we? A flighted delivery and he swings it hard into the gap through the mid and will take a single. But no need to worry because it's Atul on strike. Was going for boundaries. Who only knows how to go for boundaries. Who only wants boundaries. And the one who only loves boundaries. With each and every shot he's playing currently is pushing the opposition onto the back foot. And here he does it. Kishore has done it. He's taken the bails off. He's sent back Atul. He's taken the revenge. But it's too late. These guys have already done it. Commander Titans. Each and every batter of this team has done their job perfectly. They've reached 217 and have lost their 4th wicket now. And now the new batsman entering in for the one last delivery. One last delivery of the innings. It's Tolia walking towards the pitch. Looking confident and definitely aiming for a boundary. And we can see Kishore is moving the fielders around. He's moving the field setup. It's the new batsman Patolia on strike and he swings it hard and it's Rohit almost opted for a run. An umpire has signaled wide, but it's a run out. It's Rohit who has lost his wicket on the non-strike, who almost opted for a run, who almost went all out, ran half the pitch and then had to come back, and the keeper plays smart over here. It rifts the ball straight towards the stump and gets the wicket. And now it's Abhin Abhimanyu Khanna, the new batsman. And let's see that one again in the replay. He threw that one straight towards the stump and coming it straight, hitting the stumps before he crosses the crease. And takes off the single of the last delivery. And now, after the end of the 20th over, the last over of the first inning, the score is 219 for the loss of 5 wickets. And finally, this inning comes to an end, and we have seen it all in this inning. Batters literally ruled the side, but the bowlers were consistently trying. They were relentlessly bowling, and now we'll come back in a short time for the run chase, where the team Magnus Supergiants needs 220 runs to win this match.
It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every
And here we are back with the run chase. It's Magnus Supergiants who are going behind that massive total of 220 runs. And they've already started with a boundary and a six. And it's 11 already now. And a single after that, two boundaries, and it's 11 already. It's Kalpesh and Jagdeep opening for the team Magnus Supergiants, whereas it's Subhash Sharma into attack for the first over from the team Commander Titans. And this one goes up rolling. Let's see that one again. He perfectly timed it into the gap because he knows that how important it is to go for consecutive boundaries because they are chasing down a massive and pulls it off straight over the mid wicket and goes for a boundary again. Second boundary of the over. He's keeping it high. He knows that how important it is to chase down this massive total, and he knows that he needs to keep on hitting such back-to-back boundaries within the overs to stay in the game, to make the run chase look easier, because they are chasing the total of 220, and it's Kalpesh Dalvi who is doing that at the moment. Again steps out, plays it into the gap, again played for a four. Third boundary of the over. Patolia is looking clueless. Let's see that one again. Pull it straight into the gap. And is doing what his team wants him to do. Ruthlessly hitting boundaries. Going behind each and every one. And taking the revenge for what the team Commander Titans did with the bowlers of the team Magnus Supergiants. He's doing the same again. He first tries to swing it hard and then just directs it to the third man and will take a single. And a loud appeal goes up. Loud appeal goes up, and it's a wicket. A wicket going down. It's Jagdeep who has been sent back in the first over itself of Patolia. On the last delivery, getting hit for three boundaries in the over, then making a comeback by taking a wicket. Let's see that one again. And this one, the hand going up, the wicket falling, and a breakthrough in the second over itself. And now, after the end of the second over, the score is 25 for the loss of one wicket. It's Subhash Sharma into attack again, back for his second over. It's Kalpesh Dalvi on strike now. After after taking that first ball two, after taking double run on the first ball, and just directs the ball this time through the third, going up all the way, following the path, and straight up to the boundary ropes. A much needed boundary, keeping it high even after losing that wicket in the last over. And it's Kalpesh who is doing that. And here he will go again. He will go back. He'll take a long walk back. And it's Subhash Sharma back into attack for the third over. It's Sanjay Bawle on strike playing at 3 off 4. And it's Subhash Sharma looking for his second wicket. He's planning for his second one. Sanjay flicks it into the gap toward the square and will take a single. It's Amar now. It's Amar on strike. They're consistently rotating the strike, the scoring runs, and keeping the scoreboard ticking. And flicks it into the gap and gets collected. Gets collected. One more wicket goes down. It's Subhash Sharma who has done it. Who has got the fourth wicket for his team and the second one for his account. And he has done it. He sent one more batsman back. Let's see that one again in the replay. A slightly faster delivery. He tried to play it over the fine, but he was been placed properly. He was been placed properly, and that wicket going down. It almost looks like a planned wicket. It's 45 for 4. Almost the half side has been sent back within the power play, and there are still 3 deliveries left of Subhash Sharma's over. And maybe we can expect one more wicket going down here. Because Subhash Sharma is now looking much more hungrier for wicket. He's looking for one more. He's looking for each and every batter out there. And now it's Shaker, the new batsman, in, ready to face off the first delivery. He's looking at the field setup. He's moving his head around. He's looking at those gaps, searching those gaps, and is figuring out that what can he do against him. And here, a flawless delivery, a dot delivery to start. And again, he's consistently making opportunities. He's relentlessly bowling this line in length, and two back-to-back dot balls here. After that wicket, he's looking for a wicket here. One last delivery left. He's taking the walk back, all set to take his run up. Is looking aggressive today. There is some change in Subhash's behavior. And again a dot delivery to finish over. Three consecutive dot deliveries after that wicket, and only 3 runs from his third over. And now after the end of the power play, the score is 45 for the loss of 4 wickets. And it's Tausif into attack. Tausif ul Azam Khan, the wicket taking bowler of the team Commander Titans, was here to take one more batsman down in his first over itself. And it's Shaker who is still looking for his first run, who's still looking to open his account at 0 of 4 deliveries. Is still not able to figure out that what can he do over here. How can he take that first run? And here he steps out, tries to swing it hard, but again, it's Tosif who is ruling currently. They're not letting Shaker take that first run and building a trap over here for him by consistently bowling dot deliveries, pushing the opposition onto the back foot, mounting the pressure upon him. And here he flicks it into the gap through the fine, going all the way. Will he get the boundary? Yes, he will get the 4 runs. And he started off the account with a boundary. A nice start. Finally, finally on the sixth delivery. Not a nice one, what he would have expected or what he would have wanted, but he starts off with a boundary. At least better than a single on the sixth delivery. And this one is going running, running, running. No, but there's a fielder who will chase it down, who is much more faster than the ball, and who will stop it at the boundary, just before the boundary, and will save those four crucial runs for the team. And again, he directs it into the gap towards the third and will take a single, consistently dealing with singles. And now, after the end of the power play overs, the score is 53 for the loss of 4 wickets. Almost the half side has been sent back, and it looks like the team Magnus Supergiants is in a huge trouble currently. Gaurav going for his second last delivery. The batsman steps out, plays it, he sweeps it into the gap through the square. And we'll take just a single. I thought they would at least turn back for a second, but there was an opportunity, and you are chasing the massive total of 220 runs. So you really need to be quick. You really need to be animated. And flicks it into the gap towards the mid. And now, after the end of the seventh over, the score is 59 for the loss of 4 wickets. And just a drive for a dot. A dot delivery to start the over. To start the second over of Tawzif ul Azam Khan has started off with a dot ball. And a brilliant one. A brilliant one. Again a dot ball. Consistently bowling. Is relentlessly bowling those line in length. And getting that dot delivery. An important one. The much needed one, I would say. Because with every dot delivery out there, they're pushing the position onto the back foot. They're making it difficult for them continuously. The team Magnus Supergiants requires 160 runs in 75 deliveries. He steps out, plays that on you, swings it hard, it's in there, went up sailing and there was a chance of collecting it, but no, this one just slipped out of his hands and will go for 4. And that disappointment on his face. And again, just directed it towards the third and opted for a single. The team Magnus Supergiants just needs to keep one thing in mind, that right now they require 135 runs, almost, and that too in almost around. They need 155 run, not 135. Sorry, my bad. The team Magnus Supergiants almost requires 155 runs in 72 deliveries. So it's too many runs. So they really need to accelerate. They really need to buckle up and start scoring back to back boundaries. Otherwise, it's directly going other way. Because you guys have already lost 4 wickets. You really need to protect your wicket and also bat fast. And otherwise, if you just keep protecting your wicket, maybe you'll just lose the game by not chasing it down. And again, a dot delivery. It's Gaurav Lolge to attack for his second one. And he started off with a dot delivery. And steps out, swings hard into the gap through the mid, and will take a single. And swings it hard, straight down the ground, going all the way for a six, and a much needed one. Again, a huge shot, played it straight, and again for a six. He's attacking Gaurav Lolge, two consecutive six. Again played into the gap. Now he's doing it repetitively. Three consecutive boundaries, 2-6, 1-4. And now after the end of the ninth over, the score is 82 for the loss of 4 wickets. Let's see that one again. And that one ended up straight onto his stumps, blowing those bails off. And a wicket finally. The fifth wicket down. And now it's time for the drinks break.
Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin.
And here we are back after the drinks break. It's Sosif into attack, who's got the wicket on the third delivery, and now he's looking for one more. He's rooting for one more. A flighted one plays it straight. It was in air. It could have been collected. He could have just died in. He could have just dived in and taken that. And again, a strong appeal. But no, the umpire isn't thinking this way. And now, after the end of the 10th over, the score is 85 for the loss of 5 wickets. It's Ramesh. It's Rajesh Dubey into attack for his first over and start off with a brilliant delivery. A delivery with full potential of taking wicket. And it's Kishore Ramdas Hande on strike. And swings it hard and the bails goes off. Wicket. The wicket coming in. Let's see that one again. Let's see that one again. It was beautiful. It's worth the wait. He came running in. Then bowling that flighted one. He's tried to swing it hard and then those bails going off. And then again a strong appeal, but no, it's not going their ways. It's going downside the leg. It's 85 for 6. It's Rajesh Dubey who has got his first wicket on his second delivery of his first over. And it's Praful Bobre, the new batsman, standing on strike, where Rajesh is out for Hunt, is looking for a wicket, his second wicket. And let me tell you, I want to bring one thing to your notice that Rajesh hasn't conceded a single run yet. He has bowled five deliveries till now, and first one was dot, second wicket, and then three consecutive dot balls. Now one last delivery left. Can he bowl a wicket maiden? And plays it straight, and a wicket maiden over, a wicket maiden over of Rajesh Dubey, an important one and much needed one. And now after the end of the 11th over, the score is 85 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. And now it's time for the 12th over. It's Vishal Thakkar into attack for his first over. And we have seen in the last over Rajesh taking attack, Rajesh taking wicket, taking the lead, and sending that batter back. And now it's Vishal time, and he has done it in the very first over. They have got this habit of doing it again and again, repetitively. Let's see that one again in the replay. A slower delivery going on, straight on his pads, and then the hands going up. The hands going up, wicket falling down. Something which we have seen on a repetitive basis today. It's 85 for 7. It's Pratik Jadhav, the new batsman, in standing on strike. And I don't know whether you guys have noticed this thing or not, but Vishal has also taken a wicket on the second delivery. And in the last over, Rajesh had done the same. First dot delivery, then a wicket, and then four consecutive dot deliveries, bowling a wicket maiden. Can Vishal do the same? And if he does the same, it is really going to be difficult for the team Magnus Giant. It is already difficult. They're already 85 for 7, but you can never lose hope in the game of cricket. The team Magnus Giants requires 135 runs to win this match in 54 deliveries. And again a deceptive one, a deceptive delivery here. And now there's a slip being placed. There's a slip into attack. And it's Pratik Jadhav looking at the field setup, especially looking at the field setup, the slip fielder, and again a deceptive one. He's being really tricking the batsman. He's not letting him go for runs, and we can see the same over happening again. We can see the 11th over getting bowled again. It's a dot ball, then a wicket, then a dot, then a dot, and now two deliveries left of this over. And a flighty delivery, push that into the gap, and will take a single. It's not going for a wicket maiden. And now, after the end of the 12th over, the score is 86 for the loss of 7 wickets. The team Commander Titans is literally out here on a hunt. They're hunting batsmen, they're threatening them, they're punishing them, and they're getting the wickets. It's 86 for 7. The required run rate at the moment is 16.75. Last 8 overs, 134 runs needed. And let's look at that one. Flicked into the gap towards the square, and then getting that four, and that instant regret on the bowler's face. It's Rajesh Dubey into attack, the one who bowled that wicket maiden, and now has conceded five runs. Has conceded 4 runs, and the first one was by in the two balls itself. He's planning for a wicket. He's rooting for a wicket. And this time he swings it hard. It goes up high, crosses the boundary line, and a six out here by Praful. Praful is taking revenge of each and every boundary which was hit against him in this over, and he has done that. Let's have a look at it again. He's swinging it hard straight through the third and going above the fielder into the deep and then crossing the boundary lines. Getting that 4, it's 116 needed in 42 deliveries. It's looking impossible. Not impossible, but definitely difficult. And now, after the end of the 13th over, it's 104 for 7. And now it's Vishal Thakkar back into attack for his second over. And he directs the ball towards the third. And starts off with a single against Vishal. And now it's the 14th over going on. They've taken two here. Turn back for second. And a flighted delivery. And finally, Vishal taking his second wicket in his second over. And it's Praful who has been sent back. It's 107 for 8. Wicket going down. A flighted delivery placed into the gap, two at the point, and a dot ball. A dot ball at this moment when your team requires 111 runs of 35 deliveries is something which you never expect. The game is almost out of their hand. This time he plays it straight down the ground, going all the way towards the boundary rope for a four. And it's Pratik Jadhav who has done that, but it's too late. It's too late, I guess. A flighted delivery again. He swings it out. It's in the air, and the fielder jumped in to save that to get it. But this one just goes above his head, above his hand, and a six here. Let's have a look at it again. It went up huge and then straight over the covers for a six. And again, a misunderstanding happened here, and the wicket goes down. The 9-1. It's Swapnil into attack. Swapnil route. And it's in there. Has he got the distance? Yes, he has. A six here. But it's too late. It's too late. And the disappointment on the fielder's face. They want to finish it off early. Going across the wicket, bowling that flighted one. It's in there this time, and could have been collected. Could have got collected there, but no. The ball should have been dropped. He tried his best, but no, he's not getting it so early. He needs to wait more time over there. Swing the tide into the gap. And again, swing the dart into the gap. But taking just singles now. Rotating the strike continuously. 17th over going on. It's 138 for 9. The game has already been snatched away from them. Now everyone is waiting for that last wicket. Consistently taking singles, trying to get closer to that target. But is this the way? Are you going to go closer to the target? Because they are not opting for boundaries. They're not finding those gaps. They're just taking singles. It's Vishal Thakkar back into attack, and he does it on the very first delivery. He takes the third wicket and he takes the win home. And with this shot, it's done. It's Commander Titans who have won this game, has taken this win home. They've dominated this match from the start of the game, from the first ball of the match, and it finally comes to an end. Finally, it has been done. It's all out. It's 139 all out. And each and every person from Commander Titans have dominated today. Each and every player, the batters, the bowlers, the fielders, each and every one. And now we have done it. And the team Commander Titans have won this match by 80 runs. And with this thing, we're signing off of today's game with Operator Fayaz and me, the commentator Janmesh Kokate, and the cameraman Satish and scorer Harsh. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.